Hello and welcome. I'm coming to you today as a friend and because I care about your spirit. I'm talking to my generation, and I'm not here to whisper sweet lies and tell you what your itching ears want to hear. True love doesn't stay quiet while you walk in darkness, it stands up, rebukes evil, and calls out sin before it destroys us. So I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to keep pretending we're good people either. Our generation is infested with a filthy, demonic pride that stinks all the way to heaven. To every millennial and Gen Z listening who thinks they're superior because of your aesthetics, because you think you look good, you bad, woo woo, your body type, or the arrogant little cliques you hide behind makes you filled with this worldly status, hear me loud and clear. The way you treat people back in high school, middle school, it doesn't matter, and the way you still act today is pure evil. You physically put your hands on people, shove them into corners. You laughed in their faces, and you spread disgusting, hateful lies about who they are and about their looks and their bodies, and you don't care. You do it to destroy their spirit because they didn't have the status, the clothes, or the physical mold that you had demanded. Your lookism and your cruelty towards them by a creator that created them isn't style. It isn't having high standards, and it certainly isn't high value. It is pure, unadulterated spiritual filth. And you were acting as a mouthpiece for their destruction. People died because of you. You treated human beings like garbage. You make your own pathetic ego feel big, completely blind to the reality that makeup, bone, fat, muscle, and vanity is all going right back into the dirt, and it's going to rot. You are standing on the very blink of judgment each and every day, playing with fire, worshiping your own reflection. And if you don't fall flat on your face right now and repent of your rotten, ugly heart and beg Yahusha Elohim for mercy and for your forgiveness, that very pride is going to drag you straight down into destruction more than what it's already have. Consequences. And see, if that offends you, good. Let that burn your ego. Let it burn. Ooh. Let it burn to the ground. I'm not here to coddle your feelings or stroke your self-righteousness and beg you to change. I speak as someone who had to bow down, confess my own vanity, and let Yahusha cleanse me through his fire and spirit baptism. I bet y'all don't even know anything about demons. This world's poison is out for everyone, not just you. But to the bruised, the exalted, the spirit who was physically abused and whispered about, humiliated and torn apart by these vicious, narcissistic bullies that go through people, these demons, who have also been rejected by their parents, who are too spiritually blind to see your worth, our worth. Stop bleeding for the approval of corpses. They're already dead. You don't need a fake mask, physical alterations, filters, fillers, nor their validation of arrogant fools to have value. The moment you turn your back on this evil world and step through the narrow gate of Yahusha Elohim, the better. Their wicked judgment turns to dust, words in their mouth like ash, and you walk away completely cleansed and protected and redeemed by the only opinion that will ever matter in your whole entire world. But we as a generation need to finally wake up and see the things that we have gotten for our disobedience, not just the mental illnesses, but the pain of losing ourselves. And then you grow up, we're somewhere in our 30s, we're grown up. already got kids, you're teaching them the exact same things that have destroyed you. I thought we, the millennials, were supposed to be the change that we wanted to see. And yet here we are. Here we are. In a mess, a big mess that nobody wants to sit here and actually talk about. Because nobody wants to really do the work. Nobody wants to really sit here and live the way that they should. When you listen to lies, lies become slavery. When that slavery enters into your heart, you become insane to it. You can't help but to do it. You lie, cheat. You say all types of manner of things that sound right to a man, but they aren't. Good intentions doesn't mean anything. Are you speaking the truth, or are you speaking out of your flesh? I thought us, the millennials, were supposed to band together and love one another. And how hard is it that you can't even love the ones who don't even matter to you, who you hate for some reason, for whatever passionate reason that these demons have allowed you to give to you. Just to hate somebody that is speaking the truth. And this is how I know that your truth isn't the truth of Yahushua Elohim. Because you're willing to hurt and demean and destroy someone so you don't have to listen to the truth. We can't take criticism as a generation. But we can sit here and talk about LGBT rights this and emo this and gothic that and rock bands and hard rock. But when it really comes down to it, we aren't really truly having that intimate conversation that we should be having, since we have been able to be 18 and out on our own, having the same experiences of mothers and fathers who wanted to use us as their status quo, as their status quo around their friends, so that they can do whatever they want with us, be whatever it be, and treat us like crap because we need a little bit of makeup here. We need to lose a little bit of weight or gain a little bit of weight there. It's disgusting. It's disgusting that my generation is like this. And you all say all the time, oh, I care about people, I love people. Then why haven't you connected with people and told them the truth about this superficial looks, about these cliches, allowing these bullies from high school to do whatever they want to do? Their evil opinions don't matter. What matters is the truth. And only Yahushua Elohim is the truth. He's the only way that can set us free. Did you know that we're supposed to be living great? Doing wonderful things? Of course you don't. We've all been too stuck up and hateful and mentally ill, not really want to hear the truth. So we don't have to abide by the truth. It's a lack of laziness. Oh, I know the women in my generation, they love dominating over people they thought was ugly. They thought was ugly. No, what was ugly was in your heart. And now that people are finally standing up to you, you can't really be the person that you was way back then, because people are so sick and tired of hearing the BS coming out of your mouth just because you think you're beautiful, because you got status. It don't mean nothing. It will never mean nothing. And you know that. And you have destroyed yourself and the people around you with your lies. And I think you know that. So give your life to Yahusha Elohim today. Why not? What's keeping you from the truth and from doing the truth? It sets you free.